Yeah, I want to talk to you guys about like simplicity because I'm learning simplicity is the gateway to consistency. That was just a bar that I came up with, but like, no, simplicity is the gateway to consistency. What I realize is that the simpler you make the task, the easier it is for you to consistently do it. A lot of people, when it comes to fitness or anything like that, they set these astronomical goals when you really need to set lower tier goals because you're not that guy yet. Just being real, you're not that guy. I think like the moment that I started setting lower tier goals for me is the moment that I realized that there are certain things that I cannot do in the space I'm in. And the moment I really started thinking like that is the moment that, self-development really started happening on a rapid basis. It's like, you aren't able to go to the gym 6 days a week, dog. You can only go one because you have not built that habit. You can only go probably twice or once. And that's okay. That's absolutely okay. Like, people judge themselves for things that they're not capable of doing at their current level. Like, dog, I don't know what you expected. Like, if you have not built any form of habit, if you have not built any form of consistency, if you have not built the levels of discipline for you to do the things that you want to do, it's just not happening. It's not happening. And the sooner you can get over yourself to understand that you have to do the bare minimum to start building that consistency, start building that discipline, and be honest about where you're at, is a moment that you can actually start the process of making the small changes. So, I just want to repeat that, man. Like, I've really sat down and seen people destroy themselves over the fact that they're judging their place in life by where they are. They're like, man, I should be here. They're comparing themselves to other people that have been putting in the fundamental disciplines for years. For years. It's not fair for you to compare yourself to those guys because you have not been putting in those baseline bricks. So you need to kind of build yourself up slowly with the slow disciplines, with the small things that you can do here, there, with the small actions. So rather than being like, I'll go to the gym 6 days a week, be on a low carb diet, why don't you just decrease your fat food intake? Why don't you just go on a run? Why don't you read one book? Because you may not be able to read multiple books in a month. Maybe one book's your max. I want to push people to just like be honest with themselves and start with where they are rather than where they wish to be. I know it sucks that you aren't that guy yet, but it's not impossible for you to become that person with time, consistency, and effort. You just need to, one, quiet that voice in your head that makes you think that you are supposed to have all of those things now. And then start taking actions on the little things, the little disciplines, and then to get to where you're trying to go. And that's the message for you. You guys have a good day and be blessed.